Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Alan Lawrence. Today we're going to talk about contraception, pregnancy prevention, program number 4, choosing a contraceptive method that is best for you. This program is a presentation of Health Education Associates, Palm Springs, California. Come join us as we look at choosing contraceptive methods that are best for you. What is contraception? Contraception is the prevention of conception, hence pregnancy, also known as birth control and in many places as family planning. What are contraceptives? A contraceptive is any process, device, or method that prevents or interrupts conception and or implantation of a fertilized egg within the uterus. Why use contraception? The primary reason for using contraception is to prevent unwanted pregnancies. It is also used to control when pregnancies occur, to prevent the need for abortion, and for couples to be able to maintain control over their life and overall well-being. There are many types of contraception methods currently being used. The most commonly used methods are 1. Abstinence, 2. Natural contraception. This is a combination of withdrawal, basal body temperature, evaluation of cervical mucus, and following the signs and symptoms associated with ovulation. There's also barrier methods such as the physical methods of condoms, diaphragm, and cervical caps, chemical methods, spermicidal gels, creams, and foams, hormonal, steroid, oral contraceptive, or birth control pills. There are many different types of birth control pills, and we will not go into them in this discussion. Non-oral contraception, such as Depo-Provera injectable Norplant inserts, are used either by injection or the insertion of small pellets under the skin of the upper arm and or body. In addition to these methods, there's emergency contraception, or the next day morning after pill, which is a potent hormone that changes the ability of the sperm and egg to survive. When used before contraception or around the time of contraception, has the ability to stop the fertilized egg from being able to implant and hence continue a pregnancy. Intrauterine devices, surgical permanent sterilization such as tubal ligation, hysterectomy, vasectomy, removal of the male's testicles, and abortion are all additional methods that are used at varying times for pregnancy control. Making contraceptive choices. The average young woman becomes fertile somewhere between ages 12 and 15 years. During this period, the female child begins to mature and develop secondary sex characteristics. At some point, the woman's ovaries will begin to process the developing egg cells, and soon she will begin to ovulate on a monthly basis. With ovulation, there's a flood of sex hormones which act to stimulate the young woman to think about sex, not necessarily to act, but this is an instinct that is strong and very often will drive young women to want to be sexual even when their head tells them this is not appropriate. Certainly the onset of fertility does not imply that a young woman will begin having sexual relations immediately. She will and does have a higher consciousness which may talk her out of having sex. That is, if she has no other forces acting on her to push her towards having sex. On the other hand, early sex, whether for play, acting out as an adult, or for procreation, occurs commonly in young women today. From the first time this young girl starts having sexual intercourse or acting out sexually, she is most likely going to be capable of becoming pregnant. Pregnancy may occur whether she wants it or whether she is ready for it or not. In otherwise healthy, fertile young women, or women in general, of all ages before the onset of menopause, pregnancy is always a possibility unless the woman is using some method for protecting herself against becoming pregnant, contraception. In current day society, we offer a number of contraceptive methods to men, young girls, and to mature women which can be effectively and safely used to prevent or delay pregnancy so that the woman and her partner can be ready to create a healthy family. Unfortunately, contraception is more than simple pregnancy control, as it is currently loaded with lots of emotional and intellectual conflicts created by many elements of our society. Many young women who might normally look to their parents for help with solving problems regarding contraception find that they cannot talk to or deal with parents. Some women will go to clinics to get birth control, while others will go to their private doctors. Why choose one method over another? Most women will use several methods during their fertile years. The method they use at any one time will likely be based on a number of factors, including but not limited to their need to protect themselves from becoming pregnant, their past experiences, good or bad, with other methods of contraception, and what is available to them at the time they are looking for contraception. Also, what they can afford and what they cannot afford is important. Personal beliefs and preferences about contraception, pregnancy, abortion, and sex all will interplay with their specific choices of contraception. Personal comfort and discomfort, their needs and desires are also relevant. Desire for a permanent or temporary method may skew their selection in one direction or another. Also, theirs and their partner's needs and beliefs are relevant in the choices they will make. Making bad decisions and choices. Many women, especially young women, are fearful of being caught or criticized for having sex. Hence, they do nothing. They avoid using contraception, and in doing so, they take great risks of becoming pregnant because of their fear of rejection. Many parents, churches, faith-based people having sex prior to marriage is considered wrong. To many people, premarital or non-married sex is immoral and a sin. Whether this is morally correct or appropriate is not a matter we will take up here. Instead, we will deal entirely with providing information so that you, no matter your age, can learn about contraception and find a method that will work best and safest for you. Bad decisions are made when people make decisions solely based on money versus getting the results that they really want or desire. Bad decisions are often made when we choose to act in a way to please others, but when we know that we are not serving our needs or pleasing ourselves. Bad decisions are made when we know that we are operating from faulty or inappropriate beliefs rather than from facts and what we know to be true for our needs and the people we love and who love us. Over the years, most women will be sexually active for many years. Some will have the same partners, while others will have two or more partners. Some women, contraception will be simply a matter of spacing between children, while with other women it will be limiting pregnancies to only one or two over 20 to 30 or more years of sexually active adulthood and fertility. While 100 years ago a woman had to have 6 or more children for 2 to survive, today she can have 2 children who have an excellent likelihood of surviving to an old age. It is likely that most women will use more than one method of contraception during their lifetime. Some will use many methods to control or limit pregnancy. Some will be happy with one method, while others will never find a method that feel it is safe, easy, or perfect for their needs. Which contraceptive methods work best? In this slide, we can see a listing of many different contraceptive methods. We make our decisions based on which of these methods will work best for you. It is smartest to make your decisions on which of these methods are going to work best for you. In the next slide, we're going to look at the value of each of these methods. The following is a list of statistics on the value of contraception methods. Here we see that the relative protection rates listed, with the highest level of protection against unwanted pregnancy at the top of this list, and the least effective method of contraception descending to the very bottom of the list. Norplant has the best overall rate of protection of all methods, as it has only 9 failures in 10,000 women. Following behind this is vasectomy, male sterilization, Female sterilization next with hysterectomy and tubal ligation, followed by Depo-Provera, and then oral contraceptives. With the oral contraceptives, progesterone-only pills lead. The combined estrogen-progesterone products after birth control pills are intrauterine devices. Below these methods are male and female condoms, cervical caps, diaphragm, spermicidals, withdrawal method. Contraceptive methods with the lowest value, and in some cases no value at all, are the natural methods followed by abstinence. Abstinence appears to be the least valuable method that can be used for trying to prevent pregnancy. The smartest advice we can give any woman is to find a method you feel comfortable with, one that meets your needs at the time and place you're in when you need a method to work for you. Learn all you can about this method so that you can maximize its values and benefits to you. Learn this method and use it according to the instructions and information you have on how to make it work most effective for your specific needs. If you need to change from this method, then learn about the next method you feel might work for you and use it, once again, as correctly and as effectively as you can. Find the best doctor available to help you explore and understand the contraceptive methods you are considering. Make sure that he or she is open and available to answering all of your questions and that their answers make sense and that you are supporting your needs for pregnancy protection by following their advice. Questions. If you have any questions about what's the best method of contraception, then we suggest that you review programs 1 through 4 again and obtain as much information from them as is available. If you still do not have the information you need, we have a resource at the end of this section to where to go look on our website at holisticgynps.com. And if these don't serve your needs, then ask your doctor. Have the best and healthiest family you can have. Remember family planning. Thank you. Thank you for watching Contraception Pregnancy Prevention Program number 4, choosing a contraceptive method that is best for you. This has been a presentation of Health Education Associates, Palm Springs, California. For information about contraception, its use, benefits, and risks, go to http://www.holisticgynps.com/contraception. This production was written and narrated by Dr. Alan Lawrence. It was edited by Dr. Lisa Robin Lawrence, Ph.D. It has been produced and directed by Alan Lawrence, M.D. and Lisa Robin Lawrence, Ph.D. Once again, thank you and have a wonderful day.